Hey, see a lunatic from the woods out here in the middle of the trees. Having a good time, soaking up that sun. 4th of July weekend. Enjoy, guys. So what I'm going to talk about is semen retention and loosening the devil's grip. So what that means is like, you know, I'm sure you guys all heard about like horrible people. You know, I mean, one of them that comes to mind and kind of sticks out is Jeffrey Epstein. You know, he was doing all kinds of horrible things and abusing women and everything and raping them and just doing all kinds of sick, twisted things. Now, I believe that he didn't start out that way. I believe that, like, it was a gradual process. So what happens is, you know, you look at something. I actually heard a story where the guy was actually, you know, really successful in what he did and everything. And he was really focused and really driven. And then the devil came in and showed him a picture of just a beautiful woman. And he was like embarrassed. He turned red and everything. And then he came back. Then he was asking for pictures of like nude women. And then that wasn't enough. So then he came back, and then there was like multiple nude women doing disgusting things to each other. And then like and then it just became like he wasn't embarrassed by it anymore. And then it came back to like then he's playing with himself to that. And he just lost all ambition, slouched over, just totally expelling himself. So, I mean, there's two ways you guys can go with this. I mean, you could go that way and you will be miserable. That's the road to hell. I mean, a lot of people don't really understand that and they make fun of it, but I mean, maybe you have to experience it to really understand it. So, I mean, but then there's the other way. On semen retention, I usually make it up to like day 90, 100. And then, because I do have a wife, and then I kind of relapse with my wife, nothing else. But, I mean, in that 90 days, it's like sexual thoughts and fantasies are not even there. They're non-existent. So I can focus on other things. Now, yeah, that's not going to completely disappear. That's not going to... There's like a bunch of frogs just started making noises. But that's not going to completely disappear. Because, yeah, you're still in a physical body. And people make that argument. But that's a really stupid argument. I mean, there's different levels. Like, yeah, you're not going to be totally out of it. And that's fine, but you're going to have that space. You need the space. You know, if you have no space, I mean, what level do you really want to be on? Do you want to be on the level where, like, you could focus on different things and not really have any sexual fantasies, and then they come back after, like, 100 days? Or do you want to be, like, constantly aggravated and just not getting pleasure and then just doing these disgusting things? And like, it's going to lower your whole vibration. It's going to weaken you physically. It's so like, yeah, like which way do you want to go? Because it will eventually turn into that if you have no awareness. It's a downward spiral. So you can go up with it or you can go down with it. It's really your choice. I mean, you can have space between the devil, or you could be right there next to him. down there in hell. So, I mean, yes, you are tied to a physical body, and then people make that thing like, oh, well, you're just gonna lose it anyway, because it's just a dumb argument. Like, you're gonna lose your semen anyway because it's gonna come out in your sleep if you don't play with it or whatever. The physical semen, yeah, you do lose energy through the physical semen, but the real thing that you're getting is the conditioning, the fantasy, the control. You're not controlled. So if a woman comes up to you and wants to have sex with you, you can take it or leave it. It's still nice, but it's like, it doesn't matter. She doesn't have control over you. She can't manipulate you. You'll be a stronger person. That's what I'm getting at. Forget about the physical semen, like, whatever. And if you want to talk about the physical semen, I mean, the level, I mean, it's like the energy loss. I mean, and yeah, I'm gaining some energy from my wife too. Like, she's giving me energy. We're both reciprocating. Oh my God, those flies. We're kind of reciprocating that energy. So it's not like you're just losing it to a screen. That's just, in my opinion, like, I will never do that again. I haven't done it in 10 years, and who knows, maybe I will go down that spiral again, and maybe I'll have to relearn the same lessons. I don't know. I can't tell the future. I'm not pretending like I can tell the future, but I feel like I'm pretty aware of, like, the whole thing about, like, what's going on with that now. Ooh. But yeah, so what level are you guys at? Are you guys all the way down the other end? Are you just, like, expelling yourself every day? Because, like, you're never really going to be truly satisfied. Like, how can you really be truly satisfied with an illusion? Something that you're building up in your head. The people and everything that you're bringing into that fantasy, like, they're people. They're not going to conform to your twisted fantasies and everything. It's never really going to play out. And it's, like, paradoxical. Like, it's not giving you any relief. If you want relief with it, you have to go the other way. It's paradoxical. It really is. I mean, the energy loss, like, for a wet dream was, like, basically on, like, a 1. And then when I lost it, when I had sex with my wife, it was like a 50 or like 100. Like, if you want to talk about that. So it's way more intense if you purposely lose it. But I mean, like, that's like natural though. That's like your body cleaning itself out. I mean, there are people that, like, because they're aware of the energy loss and stuff like that they, like, there is energy loss towards it, but they just don't really, like, they're being destructive in the opposite end of the spectrum. Like, you want balance with this. You don't want to be completely unbalanced and just, like, go the complete opposite way, and, like, just because, like, you can never really fully get rid of this. But there's different wrongs, because you are in a physical body and you are never really going to completely get rid of this until maybe, like, you die. And it's like, it's an energy that your body needs. So you have to, the key word is balance, and I mean, that's a road to hell. Like, once you start seeking out pleasure, and then it just gets more twisted and you start doing gross things and you might end up in jail. That's how people start off on, like, that's how people, it goes in the lines with anything. Like, the Buddha talked about that. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. This is the lunatic from the woods. Tell me how you like that one. For the like 5 people that actually watch my channel, you guys have a blessed day and take care. Hopefully you guys are getting on the journey. Hopefully you guys are getting aware of this stuff and everything, because it's really a big deal. So forget about the wet dreams. You know, that's not a relapse. Like, I don't consider that a relapse. I don't even know if I consider like having sex with my wife a relapse or anything. But if you're watching dirty stuff on the internet and seeking it, yes, that is a relapse. Because I mean, I still am married and everything. And I mean, I could just sense how my wife feels when like I go into these long periods of isolation, and just, you know, she feels that it hurts her. So I mean, I do have a semen retention journal. For the single guys, like if she left and I was ever single, like I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I usually make it 100 days. I mean, maybe I'll make it 100 days and some woman will creep into my life. The energy for me is just insane. That's when I really start noticing it. 90 to 100 days. And that's usually when I relapse, because my wife will get me or something. But yeah, check out my journal. Check out my shop. That's all I have. You guys have a blessed day.